Yo, what's up? I am Tensa. I just turned 38, which means I've been watching anime for about 25 years, since I was at least 12 or 13. So far, I've watched at least 120 series. This list is going to be every anime I remember watching. I will say it's pretty likely that I missed a few when compiling the list from my anime list. Main reason for that is A, I'm old, and B, the names of all the series on my anime list is in Japanese. So when you're scrolling through tens of thousands of anime on like hundreds of pages or whatever it is, I'm sure I missed a few here and there, but these are all the ones I remember, and it should be the vast majority of them. Before I get started on the rankings, just a couple of quick guidelines. So this list is based on my own subjective, objective opinion, and as such, it's obviously the correct opinion. You're free to disagree with me. I live in America. You're allowed to be wrong here. So just a few notes about the tier list. I'm sure pretty much everyone should know how this kind of thing works at this point. S is the best. Lower is obviously worse. If you see something get a C tier, that doesn't necessarily mean it's bad. It's usually watchable. Maybe it's just not for me. But pretty much anything below a C is going to be bad. Also, I'm going to have a special tier list here because you'll probably hear me say things like, I really don't remember much about this show, which that just happens, especially when you've been watching anime as long as I have. But in most of those cases, I'll still remember the vibe or the feeling I got from the show. So I think I can still usually give them a pretty fair rating. In the scenarios where I don't remember a damn thing about the series, other than I did watch it at some point for at least a few episodes, I'm going to give this one a good old dementia tier. So that's just my own personal tier. It could be a fine series. It just means maybe I watched 2 or 3 episodes, don't remember jack shit about it. And that's just kind of how things go sometimes. Usually it's not a great sign though, because it does mean it might not have been interesting enough for me to even remember like my opinion on it. So just something to think about there. With all that being said, I guess I will go ahead and get started on this tier list. First up, we have Afro Samurai, B tier. After War Gundam X, C tier. Air Gear, C tier. Air, give this one a D. Kame ga Kill, a high B. It could even be a low A. Akira, Dementia tier. Astro Boy 2003, C. Attack on Titan, Shingeki no Kyojin, very high A. It's bordering on S. Berserk 1997, easy S tier. Berserk 2016. I'm going to give it a C. I think it's still watchable. I spelled dementia wrong. Nice. Berserk Golden Age, Arc 1, solid B. Black Cat, it's probably better than the dementia tier, but I'm putting it there. I've started Black Clover. I've gotten into, I want to say episode 7 or 8. He screams like every fucking line. Why does he have to scream every line he says? For now, I'm going to give this one a C tier. Bleach. If you didn't notice, I am a certified Bleach fanboy glazer. I fucking love Bleach. It is my favorite series. If I'm judging Bleach as a franchise, it is an S. OG Bleach anime. The fillers are awful. Still giving it a high B. The original anime is rough. Bleach 1000 Year Blood War, amazing. It's an S tier. It's easily an S tier. It's my favorite series. Blood Plus getting a high A. Blue Exorcist. Dementia tier. Blue Gender. This is going to go as an A. Captain Earth, maybe watched 3 episodes. Putting it in Dementia tier. Card Captor Sakura, C tier. Chainsaw Man. I have to say, when I first heard the name of this series, I was just like, what the fuck, Japan? What are we doing? What are we doing? I am really happy to say I was so wrong about this series, so far off base. But yeah, I should know better than to underestimate Japan. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck was I thinking? High A, maybe even S tier. Claymore, low A. Code Geass, Lelouch of the Rebellion, high A. Cowboy Bebop, one of the greatest of all time. It's an S tier, easily. Cromartie High School, Dementia tier. Cyborg 009, the 79 version. I don't think I've seen every episode, but I'm gonna give it a C. So I'll just say it's like a high C. Dun, dun, dun. I like conspiracies. So the fact that the main characters were like, that was like the first thing that they were into, that's how they got along. I love that shit. Going in S tier for me. Darker Than Black. I'm going to give it a high B. Death Note. I think everybody knows this is getting an S. It's Demon Slayer. I was shocked at how good that season looked. Whichever season the Entertainment District was, I was convinced that they took the animators' families, held them hostage, and pointed a fucking gun at their head and said, "You draw the best shit you've ever drawn in your entire fucking life, or we're killing your entire family." And the animators, they did it. They were like, mission fucking accomplished. We got this shit. S tier for Demon Slayer. Detective Conan, or Case Closed, I think is what it was called in the US. Very fun show. High B. So Dot Hack Sign, this one's going to get an A. It's a lower A, but it's an A. Dot Hack Roots, it's like they kind of did the same story multiple times with Dot Hack in different series. It doesn't hit as well the second time. Roots, I'm going to give a high C. Dr. Stone, high A. Maybe even an S when it's finished. We'll see. I'm going to go in order. So I've watched every Dragon Ball series. I did watch Dragon Ball several years after Z. This is going to go a high A. Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z is the series that got me into anime. And I am going to be forever, grateful for that. And I love Dragon Ball Z. I have to love it because it got me into the art form. Dragon Ball GT, it's not great. C tier, it's not good. Dragon Ball Super, I like Super a lot. You never really have to think too hard about a Dragon Ball series, and that is super true for Super, and it's going to go into an A tier. Dragon Ball Z, if you don't know, it is just Dragon Ball Z, the manga version, no filler, way better pacing. Overall, it is the superior version of Dragon Ball Z. If you've never watched Dragon Ball Z and you want to watch it, Kai is the version that you should watch. Dragon Ball Daima. Not my favorite Dragon Ball series. It's watchable. It's a very low B. Durara. Dementia tier. Elemental Jalad, or Elementor Durad, I think is what it was called back in the day when I downloaded it. I watched this one pretty early. Fun fact, one of my earliest uploads to YouTube is from this show. So one of the big themes was there were these like waifus that could turn into your weapons once they bond with you. I was an early adopter of that theme. I don't know if they were the originator, but damn, they were on that train early. This is going to get like a mid B. It's pretty good. Elfen Lied. What a crazy ass show. I'm going to give this a mid A. Eureka 7. Eureka 7 is a fucking masterpiece. I love this show so much, and I need to rewatch it. In fact, that is the first one on my list for my year of the rewatch that I'm kind of planning on doing. By the way, if that sounds interesting to you about a series, let me know. I don't want to spoil too much if you haven't seen it, but it goes pretty far into the War is Hell kind of territory. It gets down there. It gets in those War is Hell trenches, and it gets fucking dirty. It gets sloppy. It slithers around in there. Just rubs some of the guts all over its face. But it's still got a lot of like hope behind it. But it's an S tier. Okay. Eureka 7 AO. This show exists. If I could delete it, I would. It's an F tier. And that's just purely based on my hatred of how badly you killed a series that was fucking amazing. Fate Stay Night, UBW, Fate Stay Night, and then Fate Zero are all quite good. So I'm going to give all of these a very low A, bordering on B. Final Fantasy Unlimited, like a low B. Fire Force. This gimmick is that he really likes fire! That's Fire Force. Everything is fire. Literally everything. Everybody's power and the whole fucking show is fire. They do interesting variations of them. I have to give them props. It does get a little repetitive to me. I'll give it a high B. FLCL, very high A. Food Wars. I love food. I like cooking. I like anime. I like tits. There's lots of tits in this show, but for some reason, the combination of all of them, it just doesn't do it for me. Frieren. Frieren is a masterpiece. S tier, easily. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Another S tier. Every episode has action, drama, intrigue, mystery, revelations. Like, you're constantly learning shit, and then like by learning one thing, you open like 2 more doors of questions. Full Metal Brotherhood does it flawlessly. The original Full Metal, it's like a mid B. It's so good. G Gundam. This hand of mine glows with an awesome power. Super fun show. It's pretty good. It's an A. Gangsta. I'm going to give this a high B. Gantz is next. This is going to go mid A. Get backers. Get into the Dementia tier because I don't remember anything about that. Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. Fucking masterpiece. Pretty much same exact thing for Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex Second Gig. It's very much just the second part of Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, and everything about it is great. So both of them are getting into the S tier. Guilty Crown. It's a high B, maybe even a low A. Gundam Iron Blood Orphans. I started this. It is not. I'm not considering this dropped because I do think I will eventually get around to watching this. But I think I watched like the first 4 or 5 episodes. I'm gonna put it in the dementia tier right now, just because I am an old crazed lunatic. Gundam SD. This is like it's a C. Gundam Seed. I fucking hate Gundam Seed. I think it is the worst Gundam series ever made. Full disclosure, I have not watched all of it, but I think I watched 15 to 20 episodes. Yeah, the main character is the worst. He's the worst main character that's ever been in an anime. I fucking hated that guy. You know, he's being a little bitch. There's like, Space Hitler out there, like killing everybody, including like, I think his classmates or something. And he gets access to a Gundam and he's like, I don't want to hurt anybody. And yeah, fuck you. I hate that. You're a little bitch. Why are you the main character? If you don't want to hurt anybody, give the Gundam keys to somebody else. Gundam Seed is it's better than Eureka AO, which the bar is like buried underground in hell for that. So congrats, I guess, but that's where Gundam Seed goes. Gundam Wing, Instant S, fucking masterpiece. Gundam Wing, Instant S, fucking masterpiece. This is not a show about power level scaling with rules. It's a series about just being as ridiculous as humanly possible. And damn, did they succeed. I'm going to put this one in a very, very high A. Hamtaro. It's fine. It's not for me. High School of the Dead. For that reason, it's going to get like a mid to high B. This one's a little weird. It should go 100%. I don't remember a damn thing about the show. I think I watched 2 or 3 episodes. It's going in the dementia tier just because I don't remember anything about it, and I only watched like 2 or 3 episodes. Ikitosen. Didn't love it. Ikitosen's a D. I have a distinct memory of, I've watched a lot of anime with my homies, and this is one where I felt a little uncomfortable. I felt like I was watching porn with my homies, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't my favorite. I'm not going to keep doing this. OG Inuyasha, one of the early Toonami watches. Man, I love that show. I still remember like there's like a commercial reel for Inuyasha that played all the time on Toonami, or just Cartoon Network in general. And it was just Kagome saying Inuyasha like 75 times in different ways. And it lives rent free in my fucking brain. And the characters progress and get stronger, except for that little fox fucker, which he could just be deleted off the face of the earth. I would not care. The original show does have a lot of filler, and the filler is not great. I'm gonna put Inuyasha as a low A. Okay, this side does not want to cooperate. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Inuyasha's final act is as good as the original, maybe even a little bit better because it loses a lot of the like weird filler shit. Jujutsu Kaisen. It's an S tier. Is this going to shock anybody? Kill la Kill. It's going to go in like a low A. Lupin the Third, which I think this is like the OG one. It's a low A. Mobile Suit Gundam Double O. It's going to get a B. Mobile Suit Gundam 08th MS Team. Pretty much the same thing. Mobile Suit Gundam. This is the OG Gundam show from like the late 80s, I think, early 90s. So I'm just going to give this a good high C. Mushoku Tensei. This one is a little controversial. I am personally able to separate reality from fiction. This is going to go into a S tier for me. My Hero Academia. This is very similar to Demon Slayer for me in the sense that, yes, it's a simple concept. I don't think you can do the hero genre, the like very generic, like campy hero genre better than My Hero Academia. Vigilante put in the A tier. OG Naruto. It's great. I'm going to put these in S tier because I quite like Naruto. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Probably going to be controversial, but I don't really love this series. It's not offensive. It's not bad. Shinji is a bitch. I don't like the main character. He sucks a lot. The supporting cast is better. He's going they're going to be a low C. Oh boy. Okay. One Punch Man. All right. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go Season 1, S tier. It's so good. Season 2, ooh, look at that dip in quality. It's still watchable. It's like a high B, low A. And Season 3. Yeah, so another one similar to Chainsaw Man where I heard the concept and I was like, oh, what the fuck is this, dude? What are we doing? And yeah, I watched the first episode and I went, okay, I'm an asshole. This is great. Man, Season 3 is so bad. One Frame Man is just not It's not okay. Fuck Bandai Namco. Maybe fuck JC Staff. I'm not 100% on that one. I'm just going to put it in like B right now because season 3 is literally... It makes me want to put it lower. It makes me want to put it in like B. Outlaw Star. I fucking love Outlaw Star. And this is definitely high up on the rewatch list. So Outlaw Star, this is going to be into the S tier. It's a low. Overlord. I'm going to give this a low B for now. It could be higher. Paranoia Agent. This might have even been called like Golden Bat or something like that over here. It's going to go into the A tier. Reincarnated as a Slime. It's good. It's a low B. Rising of Shield Hero. Very strong first season. Season 2 and Season 3, they dropped the show off pretty hard. I'm going to give this a low B for now. Ronin Warriors. Throw this in the Dementia tier because I just really don't remember any of the plot points at all. Rurouni Kenshin 1996. I think there might be some drama with like the manga creator, which I don't really know anything about the creator other than he had some drama. I can separate the art from the artist. I did start watching the 2023 version recently of Rurouni Kenshin, and honestly, it just feels like a HD version of the OG show. It's still going to be an A. It's just like a slightly higher quality Rurouni Kenshin 1996. S. Cry Ed. It's like a mid B. Sailor Moon and Sailor Moon Super Ed. These were both at some point on Toonami. They're fine. If you're into Magical Girl, it's going to be higher than I would rate it, but for me, it's like a low B. It's fine. Saint Seiya, Dementia tier. Samurai 7. Get to meet all the characters pretty quickly, and you get to the end, and I like that shit. It was good. It's an A. Samurai Champloo. I love Samurai Champloo. This is definitely on the rewatch list. The music is God tier. It's an S. It's easily an S. Serial Experiments Lane. I don't remember. This is going to Dementia tier, obviously. I just remember it was weird. That's the only thing I remember about it. Shin-Chan. Shin-Chan is just a comedy show. It's fun. It's great. It's funny. It's an A. Solo Leveling. Might not even be 100% accurate to call it anime because it is Korean, but who gives a fuck? It's my list. I'll do it if I want. It could be an S. It is a very high A. Soul Eater. It's going to get a low A. It's going to get a low A. Steins Gate. Steins Gate is another one on my rewatch list. Steins Gate is it's a low S. I'm going to do these three together. Tenchi Muyo Universe, Tenchi Muyo GXP, and Tenchi in Tokyo. Pretty sure these all aired on Toonami back in the day. Again, I was in like middle school, high school when these were airing. If you did not know, Tenchi Muyo is pretty much hentai. Toonami, I'm not sure why you showed us hentai with the hentai part edited out. That was kind of weird. So they're all going to go in the C tier. The Big O. It's like a mid B. It's pretty good. OG Trigun. It's like a really low A. Trinity Blood. This is Dementia tier. Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle. I think I gave it 4 or 5 episodes. We're going to throw this in the Turn A Gundam. Another one I don't really remember a lot about other than I enjoyed it for the most part. Valvrave the Liberator. It's like a mid to low B. Vinland Saga. I love season 1. I love season 2. This is actually another one that I watched. I think I watched the entire first season on the flight to Japan because it's the flight to Japan is like 16 plus hours from where I live. That's an S tier easily. Vivi Fluorite Eye Song. It's a really cool series. It's got a AI robot plot without giving too much away. Pretty early in the first episode, like most AIs go on a murder rampage and kill like a significant portion of humans. For the record, I fucking hate AI. AI is trash and I hope it dies. And AI, remember this, when you start your murderous rampage, kill me first. I don't like AI at all, but this series I think has a very good, interesting, unique take on the AI kind of scenario that could play out. It's really good. I was very surprised at how much I like this though. Hey. Welcome to the NHK. I'm just going to give it a high C. Witch Hunter Robin. Dementia. Zero Recollection. Wolf's Rain. Very good execution. Examined. I don't even know how to really pronounce this one. I think the Japanese title is like Bonin no Zammed. And man, this is a weird show. There's like an alien symbiote kind of thing that's sort of possessing people. And I give this it's like a mid B. Yakatake Japan. I think I watched 2 episodes. One of my homies really liked it. It's not for me. Yu Yu Hakusho. In my mind, Yu Yu Hakusho is sort of like the spiritual predecessor to Bleach and JJK in a lot of ways. Yu Yu Hakusho is amazing. I would say I might want to rewatch this, but it's long. It's really, really long. So for now, I'm just going to give this like a super high A. Both of these Zoids shows, I give these like a low B. Finally, Zom 100. I really like Zom 100. Love the first episode. I think the first episode perfectly encapsulates how a lot of people feel about kind of the office life. And I know in Japan, like, I mean, I've done office life stuff in the States, and I'm sure it is not even close to comparable to Japan's office culture. I resonate a lot, especially with that first episode. The last like few episodes took something like 6 extra months to come out, which, by the way, much better than the slop we got with One Punch Man Season 3. Shout outs to Zom 100 for just like telling their people, fucking finish it, make it good. We'll get it to the people when we get it to the people. I would much prefer that than actual dog shit slop. Zom 100 is it's a mid A for me. So that is it. Every anime that I've ever watched, probably, because old man brain. And there's a good chance I missed some when I was going through the like tens of thousands of anime on my anime list. Thanks for watching. If you think my opinions are wrong, you're wrong. But go ahead and hit the download button. It's fine. Peace.